In this video, I'm going to talk to you about burglary in South Carolina. Now, both myself and my partner, attorney Amy Lawrence, handle burglary charges all across the state. Now, these are very serious crimes that require knowledge of the burglary statutes and the penalties that are involved. First, we're going to talk about burglary in the first degree and what the elements are. And those elements are that the accused did break and enter into a dwelling without consent with the intent to commit a crime, and one or more of the following aggravated circumstances are present. First, was he armed with a deadly weapon, either by himself or with a co-defendant? Next, did he cause physical harm to any person or participant in the crime? Next, did he threaten the use of with a dangerous instrument? Was there displayed what appeared to be a knife or a firearm? Was there a prior conviction or two or more convictions of burglary or housebreaking, or a combination of both? And finally, did he enter and remain and exit during nighttime? That'd be burglary first degree, and the penalty is imprisonment for life. It can be reduced to no less than 15 years, and for the purposes of this section, life means until you're dead, take your last breath. Now, burglary second degree is going to carry a lot of the same similar elements of burglary first degree, that the accused did break and enter into a dwelling without consent and with the intent to commit a crime, but no aggravated circumstances are present, or that the accused did break and enter into a building without consent and with the intent to commit a crime, and one or more of the following aggravated circumstances are present. And these are going to be essentially the same ones I just spoke about earlier with burglary first. Armed with a deadly weapon, either by himself or a co-defendant, causes physical injury to a non-participant in the crime, threatens the use with a dangerous instrument, displays what appears to be a knife or a firearm, has a prior record, two or more convictions for burglary or housebreaking, or a combination of the both, enters, remains in, or exits during the nighttime. Now, the penalty for a second degree burglary is imprisonment for not more than 10 years for this violation. The imprisonment could also be enhanced to 15 years depending on which statute you're charged under. So these are very complex, and you can give us a call to go over. Now, burglary third degree is the lowest degree of burglary in South Carolina. The elements of this offense is very simple: that the accused did break and enter into a building without consent and with the intent to commit any crime. The penalty for a burglary third degree first offense, if it's your first offense, burglary third, imprisonment for not more than 5 years. If you have a second or subsequent offense, you're looking at up to 10 years. So as you can see, and as what you can hear from what I've told you, the penalties for burglary are very harsh and are not treated lightly. A person charged with burglary can face a life sentence if it's first degree. Burglary charges in Myrtle Beach, in any county for that matter, are handled in general sessions. They're going to be bound over to be heard in Conway in our general sessions court if it's here in Horry County. We can evaluate your charge and explain your rights and any defenses that may be available for you. We can meet with you at our office here, or if you're already incarcerated or a loved one's incarcerated, we can meet with them at the detention center. We can sit down with you, develop a game plan, tell you what motions we could possibly file to defend this case. Give us a call. We can discuss your situation. 843-839-4111.
When life gets ugly, justice is lovely. The love